If you need to make your team stronger, go to u7buy.com and buy yourself some cheap and reliable FC24 coins. Remember to use my discount code ELI to enjoy 6% off. Most of you guys know U7Buy for its FC coin service. Apart from FC coins, U7Buy also provides more game services like top-up mobile games, gift cards, game keys, and more. Click my link in my description and enjoy the cheapest price now. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna go over FUT Champ tactics. I do have a little bit of a different team, if you can tell. I'm using a lot of those future stars Evos. Basically, this is my whole Evo team, working on a few Evos, Marcus Rashford, Correa, stuff like that. Anywho, let's get into the actual tactics that I used. I use this exact same team for qualifiers. I've been using this exact same team in Division 1. Playing with this, I went 9-1 on qualifiers using this team and tactics. I lost one to a guy on extra time, like last minute BS, but it happens. I can't win them all every single week. So let's go straight into the tactics. Main formation I'm going to be using this week is 4-4-2. Backup formation is going to be 4-3-2-1. My closing out formation is going to be 5-2-2-1. And my ultra attacking will be 3-4-2-1. The 3-4-2-1, I don't. If you don't like this formation, then don't copy it. I'm still experimenting on that one, so that's a disclosure. If you don't like it, or you don't like that formation, then by all means you can change it. I'm experimenting with it. I'm trying to make it a little bit more aggressive, but so far I haven't really been having to use it, so I need a little bit more time with this one, with the 3-4-2-1. But if you guys want to copy it, then by all means you guys can. So my main formation this week will be the 4-4-2. If you don't like the 4-4-2, if you want to swap it out for my 4-2-3-1, by all means. My 4-2-3-1 second variation, 4-4-1 second variation. You can swap it out for any of those formations, even the 4-2-2. What else can you swap it out for? You can swap it out for any of the 4-3-3s if you prefer playing with any of my 4-3-3s, even the fifth variation. 4-2-3-4, I'm making another one of those next week, probably more attacking variation. Yeah, so any of those formations that I just said, you can go ahead and replace right here on the 4-4-2. Now I am going to go over everything very quickly. I am moving, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to kind of summarize everything. So I'll let you kind of customize it for your own liking, depending on what you like to play. Balance with 48, I am playing on new gen, so I do like a higher width. If you like a lower width, then by all means go ahead and drop it to 40. If you're playing on old gen, then I just recommend in general like 40 or 37, somewhere around there. But new gen, sweet spot for me has been 48. I was playing with 50, playing with 45, 47, 48. I just kind of landed at 48. It allows me to press a little bit more, be a little bit more aggressive, and I don't have a lot of time this week since I said I'm moving, so I'm playing a lot of the auto press just to be able to get into my opponent's face. I don't like it too much because it's a little bit too meta for my liking, but it gets the job done. And at the end of the day, we're gonna have you either trying to win or you're trying to have fun in this game. And for me, right now, I'm just trying to win with the limited amount of time that I have. So 71 depth for that auto press. If you're on old gen, I recommend 60 to 57 depth. If you do want to be very aggressive on old gen, then go ahead and slap it on 72. Completely up to you. Now on new gen, if you don't want to have the auto press, then I recommend 69. That is right before you start getting into the pressing territory. So 69 will be very good, so you can be very aggressive, be in your opponent's face, and be able to defend that way. But if you don't like 69, if it's a little bit too high for you, then you could drop it to 65 depth. 65 will be a little bit more neutral. It's still very high, but it just won't be as high as 69, or you won't be too into your opponent's face. 65 gets the job done, but you can go as low as like about 60 if you absolutely need to on new gen. But I'm playing 71. Now the only thing here, I have balanced direct passing for you guys, but honestly I'm playing balance. That's what I like to play. But I have it here balanced direct passing because I know you guys like the direct passing and you guys like to play as meta as you guys possibly can. So I am playing balance, but for you guys, balanced direct passing with 31, way more narrow than normal. It's only because I'm playing this formation, the 4-4-2, and I'm used to playing this one. I really like this one a lot, but since I don't have a lot of time and I'm not trying to play so slow build up or possession, I'm just trying to get in my opponent's face. I use this formation with a narrow width to be able to get very compact in the middle of the park to be able to steal the ball as fast as I can and then score a few goals. That's the whole ideology behind this formation. Players in the box 6, corners and free kicks, you can do whatever you want. I'm not going to go over who goes where except for have 2 high work rated players in the midfield area if you can. So I have the 2 future stars, Loman and Ugart. The academy players, they're both high with the intercept plus, which is very good, and Tiki Taka plus, so it allows me to play very fast. But you guys can play 2 high center mids here, preferably box to box center mids. That will allow you to do a little bit of everything. Very important. Right mid, left mid, very good at dribbling. Your right mid should be a little bit taller or be good at crosses or acrobatic, just because on your left side you'll be building up, and you can do whip crosses onto the right side or the right striker. Both strikers, you can put whatever kinds of strikers you want. I have a nimble striker in Athena, and then I have Marcus Rashford, which is more of a bulky striker. If I'm not playing him, I usually play Joao Felix, which is another nimble type of striker. Oh, well, he's kind of a little bit taller than Athena, but he's skillful, and he has an R1 dribble, which is nice sometimes. So just keep that in mind. Excuse me. Goalie comes for cross, sweep, keep. Center back, stay back. Right back, stay back, overlap. That is it. Left back is going to be joining on the attack, so balance, overlap. Both center mids are stay back while attacking, cover center. That is it on both. If you're not good at defending, then put this one on stay back while attacking. Just keep that in mind. Just throwing it out there. Your left mid is going to be come back on defense, stay on the edge of the box. The reason why I have stay on the edge of the box is because you're going to be having an overlapping fullback here. So this guy can kind of cut inside, do Travella's finesse shots, a little bit of everything. And he's also actually going to be your recycle type of player, especially if he's good at dribbling. He's going to be very good at recycling the play and then running into the box and be able to do some cutbacks into one of your 2 strikers. Keep that in mind. Your right mid is going to be come back on defense, get into box or cross for those whip crosses, so you can do those back post headers. And then both strikers, I just have them on default, everything. Don't touch them. What you could do is you could do come back on defense on both if you don't know how to turn on striker drop back on in-game with the D-pad tactics. If you don't know how to do that, then just go ahead and put on come back on defense. My backup formation, 4-3-2-1, this one right here. I changed it up a little bit, not too much. I'm not going to go over it way too much. I'll probably make a separate video on this. But balance, 48 width, 71 depth. Again, if you don't like these, then copy what I just said on the last tactic, which was this 4-4-2. Whenever I was going over the width and depth, just kind of change it for your own liking. Completely up to you. I'm just, like I said, playing very aggressive, trying to score a few goals and then make my opponent rage quit because I don't have a lot of time since I'm moving. Build a play balance, direct passing with 32, just a little bit wider than the 31. Not a lot, just 1 notch. That's only so you can open up your midfield area. So you can be more congested in the midfield area to be able to press a little bit better, steal the ball from your opponent, and then hit them on a quick counter to score a few goals. That's the whole ideology behind all of this. Players in the box 6, corners and free kicks 1-1. Instructions comes across, sweep, keep. Both center backs stay back, right back stay back. Again, left back balance, overlap, same exact thing as like I said earlier. Then both your left center mid and your central center mid are both on stay back while attacking, cover center on both of them. Your right center mid is balance, everything, cover wing. So he'll defend as a right mid whenever you are defending. And then your left forward will be come back on defense, so he'll defend in the left mid when you're defending in the 4-4-2. But when you're joining on the attack, this guy will act like a cam. Your right center mid will. Your right forward, balance everything, and your central striker stay central. That is it. Not so many instructions because I do want to play the 71 depth and the direct passing tactic to make it a little bit more aggressive, if I want to say. My ultra defensive formation, 5-2-2-1. It looks like it's very aggressive, I know, but I am playing a 5 at the back, and I am hitting on counterattacks, and I'm trying to manually press my opponent and steal the ball. Hence why I'm playing like this, 37-72. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't like the 4-3-2-1, then you can swap it out to any of my 5 at the back formations like 3-5-2, 3-4-2-1, 5-2-1-2. All of those tactics that I posted recently, you could put those there, or you can play my 4-3-1-2 long ball or 4-1-2-1-2 narrow with long ball, which is very similar. You can copy and paste those tactics. You could do any one of those here if you don't like this formation. And this formation, if you don't like the 5-2-2-1, just go to my previous week and put 4-2-3-1, because that's probably the best defensive formation besides this one. I just kind of want to throw my opponent off, like, by playing a different formation, and it just allows me to have a little bit of fun and play a little bit of more authentic FIFA or EAFC if I can. 3772 again. 37 width, leave it there for both consoles. 72 depth. If you don't like it, then drop it to around 60 to 57 for both consoles, and you'll be fine. Balanced direct passing with 33. Players in the box 7. Coins and free kicks 1 and 1. You can change the players in the box to like around 4 if you would like. Me, I just don't like parking the bus too much. I want to get my opponent on counterattacks and score a few goals and make them rage quit. That's just me. Instructions: goalie, he's supposed to be sweep, keep, and comes for crosses. All 3 center backs stay back. Right back join the attack overlap, so this will be Jeremy Frimpong in the Leverkusen tactics. Left mid or left back will be Grimaldo, balance overlap. Then you have your 2 center mids. You have Granit Xhaka and Paredes. Your left center mid will be more of a defensive one, so your number 6. Cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center. Your right center mid will be more of your number 8. Your box to box, so cut passing lanes, balance, attack, cover center. Your right cam will be balance everything. Your left cam will be Wirtz, which is the engine of the team. See, he's getting to box for cross, free roam. So let him kind of do whatever, however, whenever. Let him be the playmaker that he is. And then the striker is default everything. So everything leave it default. And then let's continue editing. The last formation will be the 3-4-2-1. This formation right here, just you can kind of copy and paste everything. If you don't like this formation, then by all means just go back into my last week's tactics and put the 4-4-2 that I was using, because that one's very, very good. I just kind of want to change it up, experiment with something else, hence why I'm playing with this formation. If it doesn't work out, then I will end up changing the tactics later on, and I'll let you guys know on the next video. But that's completely up to you guys if you guys want to use this one. That's why I give that disclosure at the beginning. But basically, you have all 3 forwards on stay central getting behind, except for the main one is going to be stay forward. And then, yep, you have your center mids that are joining on the attack. Your right mid, left mid are going to be playing as like right mid, left mids and doing whip crosses and stuff like that. And then you'll only be defending with 3 center backs. And that is it. Those are my custom tactics and instructions. I'm probably going to play with this formation this weekend, just because with this team, just because I want to have a little bit of fun, switch it up. I got tired of playing with the same old players and using Werner all the time and Mbappe. It's very annoying. After a while, you get tired of it. But yeah, those are my custom tactics and instructions. Sorry I couldn't go over in detail on everything like I normally do. I'm exhausted, guys. I gotta move, and I gotta put out these videos for you guys. So let me know if you guys want to watch, or if you guys want to see any other tactics. But I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace and good luck on your weekend league.